Is on such an amazing Today special.
Oh my goodness, and thank you, I'll see you at 9 p.m. Eastern time with whatever we have. Oh, 8 p.m., 8 p.m.
Oh, 8 p.m.
Okay, I thought 9. 8 p.m. Okay, well, tune in at 8, and I'll get there sometime.
Awesome. Adore you, honey. Stay tuned because Lenny's coming up next. See you tomorrow with Andrew. Have a great day.
The Tucson Gym Show is, for me, it's my life. It's what I do. I've been coming for over 4 decades. I'm inspired by several things. Okay, number one, new, different, and it's like a once-in-a-lifetime deal, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When I started coming here in the early 70s, okay, and I was much younger, my hair was much longer, and I was much better looking, in my personal opinion. This was really just a rock show, and it was very, very small. I mean, it's not like it is now. It encompasses all of Tucson.
Well, there truly could not be a better introduction of what the Tucson Gem Show is all about than coming from Jay himself. Jay King is bringing to us mine finds from around the world. In fact, we're going to be checking in with him first in a second in Budapest. So we're going to hear about his travels and some of the exciting finds that he's coming across. But I want to give you a little sneak peek. Hope you're having a great Saturday, by the way. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy. What's going to be coming up for you in this hour? Now, we have one of our all-time favorites. Both myself and Julia, our beautiful model, are showcasing this beautiful rare shell that actually has genuine turquoise accented and inlaid all the way throughout. So it's the oyster shell turquoise inlay. This is so difficult to do. We're offering the necklace today at a special event price at $116.98. This is what Tucson is truly all about. And then we have the matching drop earrings. Those are event priced at $67.98. They go back perfectly. I do want to also mention part of our big Tucson event, we're offering 5 monthly flex payments. So you can break up your payments over the next 5 months on any of the beautiful jewelry pieces that we're going to be showcasing for you. So that's exciting. And then I want to just showcase, because yesterday we were talking so much about what's happening in the world of premium lapis. It's beginning almost impossible to get. Most of this, again, is just from parcel that Jay has had and accumulated through the year. The finest lapis in the world is what you're looking at here, at a beautiful pendant, an entire 18-inch necklace at a clearance price. This is, I can't wait. Well, Jay will be commenting on this, but we originally offered this set for $277. Get this, over $100 off at $156.99 today. So that's really beyond exciting. And always, speaking of most exciting, is introducing the man himself. We call him our very own Indiana Jones. I know it's gonna be very late. I gotta check in with Jay King, because he is, again, joining us via Skype from Budapest. Hello, my friend. What time is it there now? It's like a mystery.
It's 10 o'clock in the evening.
Not too bad.
No, I get off and I've got a show after this with Adam. I get off at 6 a.m. and we're leaving at 7:30. So.
And where are you going?
Well, I start my next series of travel. So.
Okay, gotcha. Well, Jay, it's great to see you. And of course, it's our favorite event of the entire year. That's the Tucson Gem event. And I think we're starting off with something that truly defines what the Tucson event is all about. This is natural, beautiful citrine at a first-time clearance price. Only reason is I have fewer than 150 of these to go around. This is a customer pick at $153.95. How about this? $89.99 flex pay. $18, whenever your next billing statement will be. We're shipping this right out to you. It's a full 18 inches in length. You'll notice you always, most times, have a 2 3/4 inch extender with the toggle clasp, all in sterling silver, so you can adjust it to whatever neckline, at whatever length works best for you. There's the signature Jay King sterling silver puffed heart. So it will be stamped so you know you have a genuine handcrafted Jay King piece. So Jay, you know, we were laughing, but this year, it was the first year in my over 30 years here that I've ever had the opportunity to go to the Tucson Gem event. And it's amazing because we say, you know, you couldn't I don't even know if you had 3 months, you'd be able to go through that entire show. It's absolutely massive. And these are the kind of fun things that you do see there, these beautiful colors of quartz. And to be able to see it in person and then know what it takes to make, you know, handcraft a piece like this, and then see even a price point, Jay, of $150 is so fantastic, but under $90. Before this sells out, I just want you to go ahead and comment on these citrine stones.
Well, you know what's amazing about this, and you know, you saw a lot of the natural materials. This material comes out of Brazil. It comes out of Stokes. The big thing with citrine, you know, it is colored quartz, but when you cut it, a lot of times even the bigger pieces, once you start cutting the freeform beads and you start fastening them, will become very, very light. And in this case, you can see the quality of this material and the dark color. Look at it on Julia. You see it on our beautiful model, but you also see it here where it retains its color. That's very unique, very unusual, and that is the sign of quality. And this is probably some of the finest citrine that I've ever really been able to put in any of our designs. So I was really pleased on how it came out. These are all uniquely different in their own way. Because they are natural, there's no two of them. I mean, even though it's the same basic design, there's no two of them that will be totally identical. So they really are one-of-a-kind pieces.
So pretty, absolutely beautiful. 809006. They're moving us on because it's on its way to selling out. So I'll let you know when that happens. We are very busy. It's our, you know, star cast weekend here at HSN. Joy was just on. Now, of course, Jay is here. So if you want to get to the front of the line, the best way to order is to use that QR code, scan that code at the bottom of your screen, or HSN app or hsn.com. I don't want you to miss out on any of these rare, unique mine finds. And speaking of, we have a brand new launch that we're going to be highlighting for you right this very second. Never seen anything quite like this. It's called Meadowstone and Blue for Shell. That's the actual inlay that you see in this beautiful one-of-a-kind shell. We have the necklace event priced at $159.98. It will be $191. And the earrings are event priced at $74.98. Those will be $83.95. I always say, definitely the early bird catches the worm. And many of these unique, you know, rare finds, like we're highlighting for you here, the necklace is 18 inches in length with your 2 3/4 inch extender, and the drop earrings are about just under 2 inches, about 1 7/8 of an inch in length. But Jay, brand new, right? We never did. I've never seen this combination, and it is beautiful, really beautiful.
Well, and also if you flip it around, you'll see it's totally reversible.
That's the best part about it. Look at this. So you can wear it all solid.
You know what I love about this material? This material really is rare. It's very unique. Now, I know it's called Meadowstone. It comes out of Africa. It almost looks, if you're kind of a rock hound, you would think that this is lemon chrysoprase, but it's actually a rare form of gaspionite. And gaspionite, to tell you the truth, I've only run across it maybe a handful of times in my whole career, which has spanned 47 years doing this. Then on the other side, here again, we like to do these reversible necklaces just for the fact where they truly are reversible. A lot of people, I've seen the designs and, you know, they say it's reversible. Well, it is, but not really. I mean, it's not functional. This is functional on both sides, right? So what's really great about this is, you know, it's really giving you a bigger bang for the buck. I mean, you know, like you've got two totally different looks by doing this. This is the first time I've ever combined these materials. On this side right here, this is a mosaic inlay. Those are all hand done, and that's blue for shell. And that comes from the freshwater lakes in Texas. I got it from some divers from Texas who brought it to us. And it's not most of the pink shell that you see in any of the jewelry designs comes out of the Tennessee Valley, and it's the pink mussel. This is actually, I actually had to go get a biologist to look at it to make sure I wouldn't buy anything that was endangered or anything like that.
Really?
But it's bluefruit shell. But anybody in Texas should consider this because it comes from your home state.
Oh, I love that. And that's, you know, something we don't hear about very often. It's something we don't see very often. And that is where, you know, Jay King why now 28 plus years he has been with us here exclusively, has an amazing team that collects, you know, again, Jay does all the travel, has amazing connections from around the world, finds these unique mine finds, and then his design team comes up with one-of-a-kind designs, as like you're seeing here. They are a well-oiled machine, I can promise you that. And when you're looking for something in jewelry that speaks to you that nobody else is gonna have, you are at the right place at the right time right now. This is the first opportunity, first brand new launch that we've done of the Meadowstone with that blue for shell, which is so pretty. Jay, you said that almost like a pinky earth tone, gorgeous mosaic look to it, but of course it's a shell, so you get that beautiful reflection, but you could wear it all, you know, the one color that is the Meadowstone, which is a soft, beautiful, beautiful pale green color. So unique, you don't see that in stones very often. And Jay, just to reiterate, you said the blue fur, the shell is from Texas?
It's from the freshwater lakes in Texas. It's a freshwater mussel. So it's a freshwater, it's basically a pink mother of pearl is what it is. But, you know, every time that I see any of these designs, and you have to realize, I mean, we did this design probably 8 months ago is when we actually manufactured it. And it just takes, it's a long process because, you know, everything, when I say it's individually hand fabricated, handcrafted, I mean, they are. I mean, every piece is done from scratch from the natural raw materials. We don't buy anything already pre-made. This shell, though, I was in, you know, we're based out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, is where we're based out of, and that's where our offices are in our warehouses, all of our administrative functions, and that's where we design, and we do manufacture there also. But I was there, I was in my office, and they, one of my staff members came and got me and said, there's some people out here in front that want to talk to you. And it was, I still can picture it. They had this old Ford truck and they were pulling a trailer and they had all their dive equipment. And the whole trailer was filled with this blue fur shell. And they knew we were jewelry manufacturers. And they said, you know, we'd like to sell this to you. So, you know, I've been sitting on this. I've probably had this at least 7, 8 years, and we're just now kind of starting to play with it, start putting it in designs. But it is a freshwater mother of pearl. So it is a mother of pearl, and it's pink, but it is from Texas. It's the only shell material that I've ever used from Texas.
That, of course, no two are going to be alike. That's the amazing thing. You ever think about the intricacy of taking those shells and setting them and inlay them into the gemstone by hand? It just absolutely fascinates me. Okay, we'll keep you updated here. The drop earrings there, you can see them so, so, so pretty. The way they reflect the light and then having that green background, so unique and special. Alrighty, so that's 009827. You want to see something really cool? I know this is a Jay King design because Jay loves the bigger, bolder styles and silhouettes. So that's exactly what you're receiving here, but wait till you see. Not only are you getting the most beautiful lapis, and again, that finest lapis in the world is what we're talking about. Check this out for a minute. It reverses to anhydrite. Look at that. Is that the coolest thing? And then on top of that, on sale for the first time. So we're looking at pretty much a $40-some savings at $129.98 for two in one look. It's like two completely different necklaces that you're receiving here. And 5 flex payments, that's $26. Very, very, very limited, but I wanted to make sure that you did have that information. Okay, if you don't have our HSN charge card, today's a great day to apply for it because once you apply and you're approved, you can take $40 off your very first purchase. That might be for Jay King. You get to enjoy all the wonderful perks and benefits throughout the year, like extra flex and VIP, no interest, no payments throughout the year when you shop with your HSN charge card. Okay. Oh, you're gonna love this. We are gonna talk, we're gonna focus quite a bit. 28 plus years ago when Jay launched here, of course, this focus has always been our #1 signature stone is turquoise. And it's pretty amazing throughout the 28 years what has happened to turquoise in general throughout the entire world, especially here in the United States. So with that being said, this is Sonoran Blue Turquoise. And for collectors out there like myself, I always say when Jay, you know, talks about the origin, he talks about the rarity, the uniqueness of the stone, write it down, write it on a box so you know exactly what it is. I can't tell you through the years how many pieces in turquoise and other stones, rainbow calcite and so forth, that are completely non-existent anymore. And that's where, you know, again, the collectability really comes into play. So we have this beautiful pearl and turquoise necklace and the most fabulous drop pendant to come along with it. First time at this sale price. This was originally $339. We're offering it today at $254.98. It is a full 36-inch long, beautiful cultured pearl and turquoise necklace. So you can double this, you can wear it long. We're gonna go right out to Jay. Let's talk about Sonoran. It's been a while since at least I presented Sonoran turquoise, Jay. And then we have a great ring too, which also features that Sonoran turquoise.
Well, you have to look at the overall design and what you're getting here. Number one, you're getting 3 feet, you're getting a 36-inch necklace in these Japanese cultured pearls. Now, I'm just telling you, yeah, you don't see a lot of pearls in my line, just for the fact that pearls of this grade, to tell you the truth, guys, the price really would make it so high that you really, you know, I really wouldn't see the value, or I would worry that you wouldn't see the value in the look. So these pearls, to tell you the truth, are some of the finest cultured pearls that you can obtain. I just get them. I get them through a friend of mine who's one of my partners in one of the businesses that we have. We buy turquoise together and other materials. And he started off in the pearl industry. So every now and then, he'll approach me on these pearl deals. To tell you the truth, this design was limited by the amount of pearls that we could get, because I wanted to include that. This is also, you know, the opportune month, because June, it's one of the birthstones, or organic birthstones, I guess, for June. Also, with the necklace, it's accented by the Sonoran Blue turquoise beads also. This is Sonoran Blue. We had the privilege, we had for 3 years, we had an exclusive on this turquoise. And nobody knew about it. We didn't put it in any designs for 3 years. We kept it back because we didn't want people to even know that the mine existed. After 3 years, though, they came to us and they said, Jay, look, here's the deal. You are only taking the high-grade material. You're not taking any low-grade material. And if you want to keep your exclusive, you've got to take it all. You got to take the low-grade and everything. And I said, okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. I said, I'll pay you more for the high-grade, and then I don't want the exclusive anymore. So then we thought, okay, the gig's up. You know, it's going to hit the market. And it is still being mined. We do get dribbles and drab. We still do take the high-grade material, but it's very, very limited. So I would say that this material is very highly collective. There's no two of these. You know, if we could show, if you see the size of this pendant, look how massive this is, okay? It's mondo massive, right? Look at the amount of silver in this, but think about the cost of just that turquoise cabochon. That turquoise cabochon, if you could find that, the cab alone, honestly, if you could find that cab in Tucson at the gem event, even at wholesale, you'd probably be looking at around $165, $170 for that cab, in that size, in that quality.
And I wish we had another 150 of these, but unfortunately we don't. I know we were counting back. I want to say we now have, with everyone in the ordering process, maybe 50 of these available. So good luck to you. And we're going to go right on. Speaking of the collectability of the Sonoran turquoise, only one of its type that we have for you this afternoon. We also have the matching ring. And we have this in sizes 5 through size 12, which instantly, obviously your focus is that beautiful turquoise, but look at the workmanship in this sterling silver surrounding the Marquise turquoise. The ring was originally $134. It's $99.98, first time on sale, $20 with FlexPay, and we'll ship it right out to you. I'll double check with Jared, my producer. I believe we still have all sizes, 5 through size 12 on this one, but limited, really super limited, so comfortable on. As soon as I saw it, I mean, it's obviously a beautiful ring finger. I'm like, I wanna put that on my index finger. And this is that elongated look that instantly slenderizes, lengthens the look in your hand. It feels like it was made for you. That's how comfortable it is on. And we don't have many, right, Jay? Like you said, you held this material for 3 years. We don't see Sonoran very often.
Well, you know, just like one of the things for people who haven't shopped with us before or really kind of know what we do, we're a very niche business. But one of the main things that we specialize, our number one specialty stone, and really the thing that I truly, you know, it was the very first material I ever worked with 47 years ago. It's what I started my business on, and we're known for is turquoise. This is a very rare turquoise. You know, turquoise in general, to be honest with you, is extremely rare. It's not, you know, you don't find it on even every continent. There's so much that goes into the formation of turquoise and all the different minerals and elements that have to be present for it to form. So this is a very unique, I would say highly collectible turquoise material. If you could see, and you know what's cool with turquoise, every cab has its own personality. It has its own kind of like its own look. It's amazing. If you lined up, we probably have 3 of these. Okay, there's a perfect example. You can see there's no way this is natural. This is all natural turquoise. So there's no way that any 2 can be totally identical. It's impossible in this material, in this case. But what I love about this is the high blue of the Sonoran. And then it has, in this case, it has a beautiful caramel matrix to it. And we've sorted that out on purpose so that it has that look. If you look at the sterling silver ring setting, though, it's just amazing. I mean, and here again, we're not buying these from anybody. This isn't just some casting or something or stamping that you can commercially buy and then you put a stone in it. These are all individually handcrafted. These are all our designs. The only place that you'll see this ring is here on the MindFind Show.
Okay, I wish, again, I had 500 of these rings, but very limited right across the board. First time on sale at $99. I mean, just the metalwork, the sterling silver, and all that intricate detailing alone, without the turquoise, it would be a phenomenal value. Okay, let me just slide in one of my personal favorite stones from Jay's collection. They're so much fun. There's so many different colors, so many different designs in Tiger's Eye that Jay brings to us, but this is one of the longest Tiger's Eye necklaces that we offer. It was originally $134. It is on sale for $109.98. And look at just all the unique shapes, from the barrel shapes to the beautiful round shapes, over 30 inches in length. 839-115. Jay, can you just comment, because we may not even have a chance to do a full presentation on this, but right in saying, first off, look at the quality of this Tiger's Eye, but one of the longest, I think, that we do in a necklace, correct?
Yeah, I mean, this, if you look at all custom cut, all the beads are cut. I just have a big affinity for this material. To tell you the truth, Tiger's Eye, the first time, this was the very first material that I got out of Africa. My first trip. And so Tiger's Eye, I go, and that was a few years ago, guys, okay? More so than, like every time I think about it, I think, oh my gosh, I'm that old. And time has really gone by so fast. Time just, as you get older, it seems like time just rockets. But this material is amazing. Tiger's Eye, it comes in 3 basic colors. It comes in blue, it comes in red, and then it comes in this beautiful golden material. I like all 3. Tiger's Eye has the property of, you see it there, the reason they call it Tiger's Eye, there's also cat's eye, but it's kind of a different material. It has the property of chatoyancy, and chatoyancy is where you have a crystals growing within the host rock, within the actual embedded in it. That actually you have crystalline growth. In this case, the crystals are asbestos crystals. And when I tell people that, you know, sometimes they have this look on their face, and I'm saying, no, you know, asbestos is a natural crystal. The only time that it you know, becomes an issue is like when the asbestos is when you have fibers that you're breathing in, right? You're exposed. This is, it's asbestos. I have some beautiful specimens of asbestos that are just amazing. So this though, material and I go way back. When I first,
Speaking of,
when
actually,
I first started selling this material, you weren't allowed to export the rough.
I will tell you something. Speaking of specimens, Jay, we have an incredible special coming up. You know, we always talk about when Jay's here, he brings the specimen of the rocks or the material that, if possible, if he has them, we have the best buy we've ever done. Speaking of customer pick, this necklace I'm wearing, matching earrings, already very popular. Coming up next, stay with us as our Tucson Gem event continues, and you can check out hsn.com and see all of our fabulous brands that we're gonna be hosting throughout the next week when it comes to the biggest gemstone show in the world. We truly have something for everyone if you want to shop, and this is the way I always do it. When Jay's on, I listen to the stories, and I shop Jay King on hsn.com so I can see the entire collection. So with that, we'll be back with my necklace and so much more as we discover more rare mine finds.
Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Care to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
What's all the plus about? It's your favorite QVC and HSN channels and shows. Plus,
all about love, baby.
What do you do when you are really, really bad?
Everybody's streaming I Love You.
Joanna Garcia Swisher, 43. Sadina Manzel here. You want to come for a tour of my closet?
this is the party! Welcome to Design School. Stream free any place you want. People would say, I wish I could dress like you. You can. Just do it.
It just feels like this was meant to be.
I started coming here in the early 70s, and I see the show continuing to not only grow, but I have to say that it gets better and better. This year was phenomenal.
Well, I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Thank you for being part of our big Tucson Gem event. It was so cool, that geode that you saw, the amethyst in the shape of the butterfly. We were there, and oh my goodness, those are the type of amazing, just some of the rare finds that you find in Tucson. One of the things that we're excited about, what Jay does better than anyone else, is it combines organic, like this, a beautiful shell, with gemstones such as turquoise. Not an easy task to do. A customer pick favorite, and first time that we're offering the necklace as well as the matching earrings. Take a minute and read those reviews on hsn.com at a special event price. This is such a gorgeous presence. So the necklace was originally $129. It's $116.98 with 5 flex payments, which I love. We break that up. It's less than $25, whenever your next billing statement is. But remember, we ship this right out to you. You'll receive it in the next few days. And you always have a 30-day money-back guarantee with every single purchase that you make. I mean, to me, this looks so expensive and boutique and high-end, and it is. It's all handcrafted for you. And then we have the matching drop earrings that are about 2 5/18 in length, so it's a nice length on here. Lightweight, sterling silver post on them. Those will be $74. They're $67.98. This just absolutely sings to me right now, you know, with the color I'm wearing, the color that Julia's wearing, navy, I've on a red at top. Can you imagine this with white? Your turquoise colors, your lime colors, all those different, the beautiful neutral shades. So I wanna go right out to Jay. Jay, we did a quick little preview of this at the top of the hour. It's already flying out the door, and for good reason. But tell us about this beautiful combination of oyster shell, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the Heavenly Well Lake turquoise, which is such a pretty high blue color.
Yeah, it's a really nice high blue, and that particular turquoise isn't exclusive for us. It's really interesting on how this came into fact. So this is spiny oyster, the shell. It comes from the Sea of Cortez in Mexico. We really developed this technology, and you know, they always say necessity is the mother of invention, right? And we had all these beautiful spiny oyster shells. And the thing with the spiny oyster, though, if I was there, in fact, when I come in July, we're going to have spiny oyster. I'm actually going to bring, because I always bring the finished spiny oyster. I've never really brought on the natural material before it's processed, before we knock the spines off of it. When they say spiny, they're not kidding, okay? It is a natural oyster, though. Actually, the oyster is delicious. But it is an oyster, but it has spines on it. And it's almost like porcupine spines. And they will draw blood. Trust me, I've donated a lot of blood to spiny oyster diving with them, you know, getting them as we dove. Here's the thing, though. When you buff the shell off, sometimes where the spines, the big spines go in, when you have to buff down that far to get the color, you'll have holes. So we had all of these beautiful spiny oyster shells that were just amazing. The color was amazing, but we really couldn't do anything with them because they had the holes in them. I mean, they just didn't look right. So one of my artists came up with this idea, and he says, how about if we inlay that with turquoise? And I thought, wow. And we did that, and we've done it a few times. Every time we do it, it just blows out. It's very, very complex. No two can be identical, guys. I mean, when you get these, they're all going to be one of a kinds. There's no way to categorize them where they're all going to look exactly the same. And I think that that's really cool. I mean, do you want something that is really unique and different, or you want something that everybody can have or anybody has, you know? It's a great look. It takes a long, long time. And the interesting thing, you can see each shell is different. If we show you another shell, you'll see where it has more or less of the turquoise inlays. That's just because that's where that spine was, where we had to fill that hole. But it's something that we're doing. I have seen other artists do it, but I think that we've done an exceptional job here, and we've used really, really super high-grade turquoise, and we used really, really high blue. This is all natural turquoise in that, and the shell's all natural. Spiny oyster comes in 3 primary colors. It comes in orange, it comes in red, and it comes in purple. And you can see most of this is kind of on the orange, has the orange color to it, but some of it maybe will have a little bit of the orange red. We didn't use any of the purple, but all of your if you get this, it'll come in orange, or it'll come in like an orangey red.
Right, and that's the thing, no two are alike. This is that signature statement piece. This is not for the shy. This is for those of us who love to have jewelry that makes the entire outfit, right? This is the necklace that stands out no matter what you're wearing. You'll get a million different compliments. Nobody has seen anything quite like this, and quite frankly, a lot of people, because just what Jay was saying, are not going to take the time to work with the spiny oyster, which can be very difficult to do because they do hurt with the actual spines that they, you imagine, have to clean that all off, polish it all up, and then take the actual turquoise and inlay it by hand into the pieces, not just into the shells. And these are, you know, again, great, I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful statement shell that you see. But you're also gonna notice incorporated all throughout the 18-inch necklace. And then you have your 2 3/4 inch extender in the back. So here's what's happening at this point. About 200, I want to say, in the necklace. These could all absolutely sell out. And in the earrings, it looks like the same thing. They're pretty much hand in hand. If you can do it, again, this is where the 5 flex payments might come in handy for you. Get the set. Because a lot of times we don't do this type of look. This is like that one-off look. And if one sells out, it's like, oh, I wish I would have, you know, got the matching earrings. I can't find anything even remotely close to work back to that. These go perfectly. Same shape, same stones that we're using. So you can, again, if you're not familiar with FlexPay, you don't have to pay this all off at once. Even though these are a special event price, as I mentioned, they're a customer pick already. So we were thrilled to bring it back, especially right now in June, where you're gonna be taking this out and wearing it instantly, and just makes you happy. It just makes you feel good. But it is, like I said, it's not the type of jewelry that you're gonna wear if you don't like to be noticed. And it is a little bit of bigger, bolder piece, but boy, is it dramatic, and boy, does it make you feel good. So flex payment on the earrings is under $14, and then under $25 to get the matching necklace. And also, shop with confidence. Know that this might be kind of out of your box, right? You're saying, oh, Lynn, I'm trying something different. I'd love it, but I never did anything like this before. You can get it home, you can try it on. You always have a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything that you purchase with us here at HSN. And we also offer free exchanges, so that's something else that is really nice and confidence when, for our new shoppers who maybe never shopped with us, you don't get that opportunity anywhere else in any other jewelry store. And that's what I love so much about Mine Finds. You know, as a huge collector myself, you never, ever see yourself coming and going. Over 200 have been sold. Last call right now in the final 2 minutes, gonna go right back out to Jay. So, you know, Jay, I always think we just take it for granted, but your team of designers, they're truly masters. I mean, what they do. That's why you don't see pieces like this very often, right?
Well, you know, one of the things we take pride in, and one of the reasons that I think we've been blessed with being on 28 years, and, you know, you can just think about that. I mean, just blows my mind, and you know, that our viewers and have supported us and supported our art over the years. You know, it's things like this. You can tune in. You're not going to see this anywhere else. I mean, even if you go to the galleries, even if you go to Santa Fe, to Taos, Sedona, Scottsdale, Vail, Aspen, I mean, you know, Jackson Hole, you know, these artist communities where they specialize in handcrafted designs like this, jewelry and everything, you're not going to see these designs. You know,
definitely not these prices.
Well, in all fairness, to tell you the truth, you know, that what we're really fortunate on the fact is the fact that we're designers, but we're also manufacturers. Everything you're seeing here, we do from scratch, right? So there are designs. We don't buy designs or bring in other people's designs. So there are designs. We go direct, like I go directly. The interesting thing with the spiny oyster is this: there's only, it is now highly controlled. Back in the day in the 70s, when I first was introduced to it, you could just go on the beach and pick it up. I mean, we went diving down in San Carlos and Guaymas. We'd go scuba diving, and the shells would be on the beach, and we would take them home and make them into jewelry. That's not the case. The material is extremely expensive right now. I believe there's a dozen families that are so grandfathered in that are allowed to dive for it. But it's not year-round. There's only 2 seasons on it, and there's only 12 families that actually have the permit to dive for it. You don't want to get caught with this. This isn't something that when you're diving now in Mexico and stuff, if you don't have the right permits, and like I said, there's only a dozen families, as far as I know, that have permits now. And the fines are huge. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not endangered, but it is highly controlled, and it only comes, as far as I know, it only comes from the Sea of Cortez in Mexico.
We're going to keep everyone updated here, Jay. We are very, very busy, on its way to selling out. In fact, I went ahead and just took out the necklace, anticipating that's exactly what's going on. And we are highlighting turquoise in this hour. And now we're going to talk about Campitos turquoise, which is 100% from Jay's private collection. And there's a reason for that. And just a really unique, cool, modern design in this band ring where the stones are, again, the turquoise is inset into the sterling silver band. So comfortable on. We have sizes 5 through size 12. Look at how clean, look at how, you talk about robin's egg, perfect, perfect blue color. Boy, you have that in this Campitos. I don't know how in the world it's on sale, but it is, and I'm loving it. It was originally $169. It's $139.98. 5 flex payments again on all of our Tucson jewelry pieces. 833-944. J. King, let's talk about Campitos turquoise.
Well, this does come from my private collection. Campitos is no longer available. I believe the mine was closed over a decade. You know, it's been closed for at least 12 years, I believe, maybe going on 14. They've closed the mine. We were very fortunate, just really kind of by accident. We got the last 2 loads of Campitos that I know of that came out of the mining region. There were numerous mines in the area. They closed the whole thing down for safety reasons, is why the government actually shut it down. This, though, there was a lot of different Campitos, and I do have other Campitos turquoise, but this was, and what makes this unique and this is special, this is Campitos blue ice. So it was the real robin's egg, clean, clear material. A lot of people that have this rough material were actually selling it as Sleeping Beauty. Because it has a lot of the characteristics of Sleeping Beauty, which is that high clear blue, robin's egg blue color to it. I think it's, you know, this is a material, to be honest with you, it's highly collectible. The material that I still have, and I'm getting limited, to be honest with you, it won't be long before I just, you know, I really won't have any material to work with. But this material, you could actually sell the rough material, just the raw material that went into making this, for more than what you're actually purchasing this ring for. Just so, to be honest with you, just so you know. The only reason that we don't sell our materials, then we wouldn't have material to do our designs. Plus, we wouldn't, I get a charge out of people being able to collect. And I know a lot of our viewers, they not only collect turquoise, they collect a lot of the other materials and stones that we use. But I have so many people that have sent me pictures of their collections of turquoise, and it's just like it blows my mind, because they have materials that you can't even buy. In fact, the only thing I have is a specimen now. And over the years, a course of 28 years, so many of the turquoise materials that we used to work with are now non-existent. You can't. They only exist in specimens. If you look at the craftsmanship on this, and to be honest with you, what I would do with this is, because of the shank, they're all made to size. So they're all made perfectly to size. But because the shank on this is so wide, I really highly recommend you go up one size. So if you wear, say, a 7, go to an 8, and you'll find that if you're going to wear it on your ring finger, you'll find it's going to fit perfectly.
And
but
I want to double check on sizes there too, Jay. Jared, are we still okay? All right, yeah, we're still okay, but getting limited right across the board. Sorry about that. And that's, you just heard what Jay said. Jay, this is still the most sought after color, right? That people around the world are sorting for in turquoise.
You know, right now, any high clear blue turquoise, a lot of them are actually weight for weight, worth their weight in gold. So it's really getting very, very hard to get clean material like this. And there's not anything really coming out of the ground right now in any kind of mass quantity. I want to point out, though, I know we got a time limit here, but look at the craftsmanship on this. So custom made, sterling silver setting, but look how they did a three-dimensional inlay on that. But think about the difficulty in this, of where they not only did it where it rolls around, it curves around. So think about that. They had to hand carve that. They actually had to take the turquoise material and actually carve it and make that perfect cut to be able to inlay that.
not an easy task to do, to say the least. All right, we're gonna go right, oh, I got it. We both put the necklace on, Julia and myself. This is actually Peruvian turquoise, and it is, like we said, that beautiful blue that just absolutely captures your attention, makes any color that you're wearing just look pop that much more, and best price we've ever offered. A gem focus, obviously turquoise here. Are you kidding? A full strand for under $90. $89.98, 5 flex pays, which means $18 whenever your next billing statement will be, plus your shipping and handling. We ship it right out to you. Always have that 30-day money-back guarantee. But I will tell you in the line, like we said, let's go right out to Jay because this is 3 minutes or sellout. We're talking quite a bit of turquoise. And there's some shows, to be honest with you, we have absolutely zero turquoise. And I honestly, Jay, going back 28 years ago, I never thought that would ever happen in a million years, right? So we are focusing on turquoise, but we've had a nice mix, a nice array. Tell us a little bit about the Peruvian.
Well, okay, number one, I just want to let everybody know this is, of all the deals that you're going to see in this show, in this 2-hour block, this is the most stupid, ridiculous deal. And let me tell you why, okay? This is Peruvian. It's Peruvian blue. It's a natural blue turquoise. It's a brand new mine find. We just got this. I got this last year. We're trying to develop the property. It's the only turquoise that I'm aware of that comes out of Peru. This is a brand new mine. It really hasn't hit the commercial market yet, and the reason is they don't really have a lot of material. Now, guys, in this is natural blue. It's a hard blue. You can see these are all natural nuggets. This is, of all the turquoises that I own, is the most expensive turquoise.
You're kidding.
More so than my Sleeping Beauty, more than my Blue Basin, more than my Chilean Royal Blue Turquoise. This is the most expensive turquoise I own. This turquoise right now, the cost of the turquoise alone in this is mine cost not doing anything is probably 3 times what we were selling it for in the price. And you would say, why would you do that, Jay? Why would you do that? Look, when we bring it in, especially new material, we bring this in, right? First thing we do is grade by size, then we grade by color, and then we grade by grade, right? And then we sort that out and lay it out for our designs. When I have these small nuggets like this, if you look at them, they're small nuggets. These are all natural nuggets. All we're doing, these were just natural. All we did was polish them up. The thing is, they're not big enough to cut roundels, or they're not large enough where I can cut big cabs. You know, maybe cut like a little 6mm round or something. So I don't really want to use it like that. So what do is I made this up. You bite the bullet. And all I'm doing here is getting my money back. I'm not even getting my money back. I'm losing money. But here is, I'm getting some money out of it, right? I am getting some money so that I can buy more Peruvian turquoise. Each mine that we have, we set so much money away for that. We buy it, and then we try to keep on buying the material. But also there comes a point where, like those nuggets, they're going to sit in my warehouse, and they would sit there until my grandchildren consider taking over the business, right? Because you're not really going to use them. So, and the reason you wouldn't use them is not that it's not nice material. It's not that it doesn't make a great design. It's just because what you have in it, it doesn't make sense. Yeah. I mean, you know, and you're not going to want to pay the price that this really costs. So if anybody, you know, if you dispute what a deal this is, I'm just telling you, this is beyond ridiculous. Even the original deal we did on this was beyond ridiculous. The original and they're doing a sale price, which is now just even makes it more ridiculous. The cost of the material is 3 times what we originally were going to sell this for. This is the most expensive turquoise I have. It's a brand new mine find, and it's the only really new mine that we found well, I did find one other, but didn't really, I mean, it's still in development. We did get some material, but this is the only mine that we launched, that we released. And it's brand new, and it's the only mine in Peru that I know of. It's exciting. Wait till you see, well, you're already seeing some of everything that we do in it. The cabochons on this, oh my gosh, to die for, clear blue.
Jay, it's sold out. I'm not surprised. Congratulations. That's counting everyone right now in the ordering process, but what a treat there. And also, I know many of you, hundreds still dialing in for our Camp Quitos ring. Now, I mentioned we were going to be offering gem specimens, right? Well, this is so cool. And not only do we have a wide variety of choices for you, the absolute craziest sale price, clearance price we have ever done. And here's the neat thing. Each one is unique. Each one has a little personal affirmation on it that we'll tell you about. You receive an oval shape with a little tassel, and it's all gem quality specimen. Then you're gonna receive a heart shape as well. We offered these at $84.95. I'm gonna tell you, it's one of the biggest customer requests for Jay, because Jay's, like I said, brings in his specimens of a lot of different stones that he's showing us, and people are saying, Jay, could you offer them? Is it possible? So we have a great variety for you, absolutely amazing value, and 5 flex payments. What's that? $7 if you take advantage of the flex pay opportunity. So if you want to get a little head start, you can absolutely do so. You can go on hsn.com and take a look at some of the fabulous choices. One of them happens to be petrified wood. I know rose quartz, there's Amazonite in there, so 094067 is the item number. Okay, let's talk brand new. And I love the jade that Jay was able to bring for us. This is green nephrite jade. It is the most amazing hunter green color. It's like imperial jade, like the most sought after in the world. And this is your first sneak peek. The necklace will be $237. It's $214. This is your first sneak peek. And then we have the matching drop earrings that will be $72. They're $69.98. And Jay, I know, and correct me if I'm wrong here, this is definitely one of the newer finds that you brought into our Rare Minds collection, right?
Well, it's the very first jade that I've ever, it was the very first jade that I introduced to the line. Funny enough, we've, in the last 3 years, we've introduced 2 jades, but in 47 years of doing it, this was the very first jade material that I was actually able to acquire. Now, that doesn't mean that I hadn't bought jade, because I had bought jade at least a dozen times before I got this. And the only thing is when I got it in and we sent it to GIA and they tested it, it didn't test as jade. So a lot of people are selling jade that is not jade. It's more common to be sold jade that is absolutely not jade than it is to actually buy true jade. And that being the case, because jade it either has to be nephrite or it has to be jadeite. And to be honest with you, that's very rare. What makes this super rare is it's got that deep natural, this is a natural emerald green jade. That's what makes it over the top as far as quality, price, everything. You don't find it, and it is GIA certified as jade. It has an interesting story, and it relates to the lapis story. I went on my very last lapis buying trip that I went on, and I got skunked again. Ooh. So I got 0 lapis. I mean, nothing. It was just nothing a lot of lapis, but nothing in the quality that we need or that we buy. And how I acquired this is somebody showed me this. They said, look, it's a brand new mine, and it's jade. And I said, okay, but no. Because I said, there's no way, that I don't believe it's jade. I said, if it's jade, show me the test. Of course, this comes out of Pakistan, just so you know, guys. It was in a very interesting setting. Anyway, so we had they wanted to sell this to me, and they wanted a fair price for jade. They actually would have been a fair price, but I just kept passing on it because I just don't believe in it anymore. I always buy something and then it doesn't test as jade. So we bought this. We were really, I think, one of the big first buyers, just because they gave me such a crazy deal. The material looked really good. wonderful price. I got to tell you, you could have knocked me over with a feather. When I got back, we sent in a specimen to GIA, and it came back as nephrite. I literally almost fainted. I couldn't believe it, because that's why we've been able to offer the designs that we've been able to offer in this. Now, I will tell you this, guys. Okay, this is the finest quality of this material that we got. I'm down to the last of a material. I always keep the best for last, and this is the best of the best of the best of the best. This is the premium material. Can I get more of this? Yes. Take this necklace and multiply by minimum of 5.
Wow.
And I might be able to do it for you at that. And what happened is, in the meantime, from the time that we bought this rough, now it's got out on the market. There's all kinds of GIA write-ups on it. And it's really made a name for itself. And because now it is a certified J, everybody knows about it, the prices have gone up, 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 up. And so I couldn't even come close to getting this rough material for what I was able to purchase it then.
And Jay,
I love the design, brand new, fresh.
And not many. That's why they're scooting us on. These could end up selling out, and certainly for good reason. All right, well, I had the pleasure yesterday to launch our weekly deal drop. I know it's been incredibly popular, and because today is Saturday, the price on this we can offer at $129 up until tomorrow night at midnight. If any remain, the price will go up to $169. So let's go through your choices. I went ahead. Yesterday I was wearing the labradorite, which is one of your choices as you come in. That has your labradorescence, which is so cool. I love the gallery and the silver setting that it's set in. Rose quartz has been our most popular. And then we also have the white, that white rock quartz, which is, Jay, you were talking about this yesterday, the cleanest, most beautiful quartz your eyes have seen. I'm not kidding. A unique bullet shape comes along with the 18-inch sterling silver necklace with your full 2 3/4 extender in the back. Even the chain is absolutely beautiful. And then we also have matching drop earrings. I know they're quite limited, but here's where that flex pay definitely comes into play. $26. We're saying there's so many wonderful mystical, if you will, sources that come out of quartz like this, and wonderful. You can go online and read the meaning of rose quartz and what it's supposed to mean. Again, bring into your life contentment and things of that nature. Same thing with the clear. Always cool to the touch, but let's go right out to Jay. Our weekly deal drop has been so fun. I just put it on the clear, and it's just such an attention getter. I did it, the clear almost looks like a diamond in the way that it's set in this encaged sterling silver setting, Jay.
Well, in this, how this came to fruition is this on the designs. In the 70s, I don't even remember this. You're a lot younger than I am, but in the late 70s, early 80s, everybody was wearing natural crystals, right? I did tons of amethyst and of the rock crystal, rose quartz. I did all kinds of natural crystals for the metaphysical properties at that time, and we did a lot of we did a lot of designing, but we also did a lot of manufacturing for other people, and we made a lot of the crystal pendants, crystal earrings. And I was thinking about it one day, and I was playing with some of our natural crystals, and I started with this. How it started is I got in these rock crystal. This is natural rock crystal. Okay, so that is natural quartz, but it's rock crystal. Look how clean this is. It is so clean that you would think it's fake, that it's glass. It looks like an ice cube. It's amazing. It is extremely clean. Hardly any inclusions in any of the material. So I was wrapping them and thinking, I'm going to kind of go old school on this, and I'm going to go back to what we used to do, but I want to bring it up a notch. So we came up with this setting that you're seeing here now, and you see, you actually have it where you could reverse it. You got 2 different looks that you could wear with this. It's a great way to display the crystal. This one, in this case, look at that labradorite. Look at the labradorescence. And then what we've done is we've put this on an amazing chain too. So you get the whole silhouette. We originally did this just in the rock crystal. We brought it on, and I believe Lynn and I launched it. It was either Lynn or Suzanne and I launched it, and we sold them out literally in less than a minute. It blew out, and so many of our viewers missed out on it. They said, is there any way that you can bring that back? And at the same time, they said, can you bring it back? But I also would be interested in seeing it in different materials. So we decided, you know, we sat down and we figured out, okay, what are 3 of our really primary power materials? And so we did the rock crystal, the rose quartz, which is the, you know, is for love, right? And then labradorite, which is tranquility. So you've got 3 different materials.
And really super popular since yesterday, since we launched them. Most popular right now, I want to say, is that rose quartz again. But you know what? Right across the board, just what you would normally spend for a sterling silver necklace on itself, about $100. Then you're getting what Tucson really represents, these really cool natural crystals that are just in a definitely a conversation piece.